Once there was a saint who traveled from one village to another. His purpose was to spread wisdom and share teachings. He didn't have a home, not even a small hut or an ashram to call his own. Often he thought, if only I had a small place to live, I wouldn't need to wander so much. I could stay in one spot and focus on helping people. One day, someone told him about a king. This king was famous for his generosity. People would say, whatever you ask for, the king will give it without hesitation. Hearing this, the saint felt a flicker of hope. He thought to himself, maybe this king can give me a small piece of land to build my ashram. When the saint reached the palace, he saw a long line of people waiting. Everyone had come with a wish, and the king was granting them one by one. Finally, it was the saint's turn. The king greeted him with warmth and respect. "What can I do for you, wise saint?" the king asked kindly. The saint bowed his head and said, "Your Majesty, I need a small piece of land where I can live and share my teachings with others." The king smiled gently and asked, "How much land do you need?" The saint paused. He started thinking, 1 acre should be enough. But wait, the king is very generous. Maybe I should ask for 2 acres or even 5 acres. No, if I am building an ashram, why not ask for 10 acres? Yes, 10 acres would be perfect. As he calculated in his mind, the saint remained silent. The king noticed his hesitation and spoke again. "Let me make it easier for you," the king said. "Walk in any direction you choose. Wherever you stop before sunset, all the land you cover will be yours. But there's one condition: you must return to me before the sun sets. If you don't, you will lose everything." The saint was overjoyed. What a kind and generous king, he thought. Without wasting any time, he began walking. At first he walked slowly, covering a good amount of land, but soon greed took hold of him. "If I walk faster, I can get more land," he thought. He began running. The king, worried about the saint's well-being, sent 2 horsemen to follow him. They carried water and called out, "Saint, take a break, drink some water." But the saint refused. "There's no time to stop," he said. "I must cover as much land as I can." As he ran through fields and forests, he saw a beautiful lake. He thought, "This lake must be part of my ashram." So he ran around the lake to claim it as well. Time was slipping away. The sun started to set. Realizing this, the saint turned back toward the palace. Exhausted but determined, he pushed himself to run faster. His body ached, but he didn't stop. Finally, just as the sun was about to disappear, the saint reached the palace and fell at the king's feet. But his body couldn't handle the strain. He collapsed and took his last breath. The king looked at him with sadness and said softly, "This land wasn't worth your life." This story isn't just about the saint. It's about all of us. We are constantly running, chasing money, success, and possessions. We forget that life is not just about running, it's about living. The saint's tragic end teaches us about the dangers of endless greed. No amount of wealth or possessions is worth sacrificing our health, peace of mind, or life. Many of us think, if I achieve just one more goal or get one more thing, I'll finally be happy. But unchecked desires only bring exhaustion and unhappiness. Life isn't a race to collect as much as we can. It's a journey to be cherished. True happiness comes from being content, understanding what we truly need, and finding peace within ourselves. This story reminds us to slow down, reflect, and focus on living a meaningful life instead of chasing things that don't matter in the end. If you like this story, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more motivational stories. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.